defend. Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Vick. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. This will be the final play of the half. Vick buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that.
Akers hit. He coughs it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
He's brought down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Cunningham. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Williams will try again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Cunningham to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-zip. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On the carry is Allstott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Down by Ray Lewis. A gain of 9. Brings up
and again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A give to the fullback. It's Allstott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the pickup.
Here's Michael Vick.
At the Ravens.
And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 13 yards out. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Vick to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
21. Buccaneers 8. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll run here with Allstott. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Vick to Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Being chased out left. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The give to the fullback on the dive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. 3rd down here.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival.
Vick loses the football. It's out. And the Ravens have got it.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way in for a Ravens